Okay, this is the step 2 video on the dashboard and settings tab in the premium app. Now, if you haven't already, I would highly recommend watching the step 1 video, which is on housekeeping in Shopify admin. Just a few things you should set up there before getting into setting up the SmartSend app. So, so back onto the dashboard. So this is the menu here on the left, and the dashboard is pretty easy to navigate. So as you can see, it lists orders that have come in from Shopify that are marked as paid, and so you can fulfill orders directly via the dashboard, or you can do it via the fulfillment tab, which we'll show you in another video. So for the dashboard, you can show orders by the last week, 2 weeks, month, or 2 months. Anything older than that is not shown in the app. Searching, you can search by customer name, products in the orders, a whole range of different options. So you just type in here and search. So as you can see here, I'll just go through the columns. You've got the order number, the date it was placed, customer name, and status. So whether it's fulfilled, or whether it's fulfilled outside SmartSend or outside the app, sorry. And also if it was fulfilled, and the tracking number, which you can click on the tracking link here as well. And finally, obviously the amount paid, which includes any shipping that was paid for as well. So that's the dashboard, fairly easy to navigate. If we get into the settings tab, the settings tab is located here on the left in the menu. And so if you don't already have a VIP account, you can apply for one here via this link. And what you'll do then, once you have a VIP account, is enter the VIP username and password in here and click save. It will notify you if the combination of username and password is not accurate or correct. If you scroll down to event notifications, this is where you can enter an email address just to find out if there's any issues at checkout, any errors that are being returned for maybe products that don't have weights and dimensions, which we'll get into in another video, or any other potential issues that are showing at checkout. So you click on save there once you've entered an email address. So the fulfillment section here, this is basically the pickup address of where the goods need to be picked up from. So you need to enter, if there's a company name or for the building, enter that here. The street address 1 and 2, town, postcode, and so on. The contact details here are just for the person that's dispatching the product in your business, just so that the courier driver or courier company can contact that person if there's a problem with pickup or delivery on a particular order. So once you've entered those details, click on save here. And the final section on the right here is default shipping quote settings. So these are settings that will show at fulfillment when you're fulfilling orders, and also at checkout. So if you want shipping quotes to include, for example, receipt of delivery, which is a signature on delivery service, you would enable that. Same with transport assurance. If you want goods covered against loss damage, just read out our transport assurance terms conditions before you agree to turning that on. And also, if you need tail lift pickup or delivery for any items over 30 kilos, just be aware any residential deliveries over 30 kilo, any item over 30 kilos that's in the order must have a tail lift truck delivery service enabled to ensure that it's approved by the carrier. And also the get town from postcode, I would highly recommend leaving that enabled. That just ensures if a buyer enters the wrong spelling for a town or doesn't enter the correct town and postcode combination at checkout, this will at least enable quotes to be returned based on the postcode only, so that the basic alphabetical order of a town for a postcode, it'll return a quote, which in 98% of situations is correct anyway. But when you go to fulfill the order, it will advise if there's a problem and you need to correct that town and postcode if the address is not correct. So if all that's chosen, click on save, and again these options will be shown at checkout when shipping quotes are returned, and also they'll be defaulted into these settings when you're fulfilling orders. You can change those settings at fulfillment if you need to, for whatever reason, but they'll default to these settings when you first arrive in the fulfillment section.